Hey everybody, it's D, and I'm coming on to ask you some questions actually and chat a bit about some things. So, just an update on the shed house idea thing here. My ex-husband was just here to give us the on the walls, the drywall. Well, how much did he say it was per wall? $10 per piece. $10 per wall per piece, basically, which is like dollars per wall. Which we're gonna do a bunch of walls, get him started going up as soon as he can get over here and get the time to do it, and we can give him the money to do it. It takes a few days for go on the money to my account, so that's going to be sometime within the next few days. We'll have the money, we'll be able to get it to him, and hopefully this summer we'll start getting some walls put in. So that's a plus. He now knows that we're living here now. So he brought me a dehumidifier for that person that felt I was turning down the whole idea about it. It's right over here on the bed over there. See the dehumidifier? I know you said it for the house, but we're not living in that house anymore, so we don't really need it for that. But we might need it for who knows. Anyway, I'm controlling the ant population today with some of this stuff here, taro. So I literally have ants crawling all over the place right now, getting to this stuff up on the windowsill and the other places that I put it. They love this taro stuff. What they do is I guess they eat it and take it back to their nest on their bodies, and then everybody... Hi, Robert Triana. Are you related to Carol Triana? They take it back to their nest on their bodies, and they kill the whole group of ants. So for a few days while they're getting to the stuff and eating it, you see an increase in the ant population, and then you see no more ants after that. So yeah, that will be good because we got some big size ants out here since it is kind of a shed built outdoors. We have bees that come in from time to time, but so far my husband's been swatting them and successfully controlled the bee population, which is good. I do have something I want to talk about, but I'm going to wait till there's like 25, 30 people in here because I want to get some input from all of you out there. Robert Triana, are you related to Carol Triana? Or is Triana just like the going name on YouTube or something? Oh, okay, we're increasing now, 11 people. We're getting somewhere. There's a lot of things I've been thinking about, but I want to make sure my YouTube friends, family group are here to toss it around with me. I like to hear from other people, not just myself for once. Well, not for once, but in general. I want to get some input on some ideas for this channel, basically. I want to hear what people out there want to see on here. One thing I do know is that back when I was just uploading videos on narcissism and other personality disorders and cults and things like that. Do you want to have me Sure. Okay, Lindsay. So, is that my Lindsay? Yeah, it's your Lindsay. It's her family's Lindsay today. She's spending time with her family. Matthew says hi. Oh, hey, Linda. Thank you. You threw me off with the Robert name. Anyway, as I was saying, what I found out about just from researching it on my own channel is that she says hi, honey. You called me honey? No, honey. I'm saying honey. She said hi, Matt. Don't tease me like that, Laura. You're funny. My channel was getting lots of views and quite a few subscribers back when I was just uploading videos on those topics I just told you about. So I've been debating, should I just go back to uploading videos? Should I maybe not go live so often? Should I maybe go live once a week? Maybe a couple times a week? I was thinking about that at one time. I even think I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't do it. I just kept going live like all the time. That's why it took me till 2 o'clock to get on here, because I was telling myself, don't go live, don't go live. You're on here all day. And yeah, you're getting views, but you're getting a lot of hate and a lot of people that don't like your content. And you don't want to be putting out content that the majority don't like. That doesn't make sense. There's no point in being on YouTube if you're going to do that. Hey, Robbie, how are you? So I'm on here to basically ask y'all what you want to see with this channel and what you enjoy seeing. What of my video playlists do you like? You know, what would you like to see more of? Give me some ideas to make this a channel that's geared towards you and what you want to see and what you enjoy watching. Because I know that with all the drama and the anger and all that stuff, nobody really wants to see that. Now, maybe people that are like fetishists of fights and stuff like that might want to see it. It's like the difference between people that are WWE fans and those that hate violence, okay? No, that's fine, Lindsay, and that's fair. I get it. I'm not handling things the way other people would handle them, maybe. A lot of that is because I don't have the finances to handle things the way they would handle them. And also, I don't want to give up my cats. That's the main drive here. I do not want to lose my cats. And in order to just up and leave, I would have to give them up. And also, in order to up and leave, I would be breaking an 8-year contract I cannot get out of. At least to my knowledge, I can't get out of it. Now, there's been many people that have watched my channel. I was hoping maybe a lawyer could be watching my channel and say, hey, ladies, send me your contract. Let's look it over and see if there's a loophole in there that we can work something out. But nobody's done that. So my pipe dream went up in smoke. Hi, Lola J. Well, Robbie, what's happening is I am now living in my shed. My husband and I are living in my shed. He's in the other room on his game thing. Honey, can you pull back the curtain just a sec? Robbie's wondering what's going on. He hasn't been watching the videos. He's not updated. So, I don't know. Sorry. Matthew's right there in the game room. This is the back of our shed where we live now. Other than our kitchen, our bathroom area is in the main house. Basically what happened, Robbie, since you probably haven't been watching the videos and haven't had time, and I get that because I don't watch everybody's either, we were in a flood. The water was about 3 to 4 inches high in the house. There was mold, mildew, musty smell. Can't live there anymore. So we moved out to the shed that's like feet from our house. And I made a lot of videos while we were moving. I also made videos of the flood while we were trudging through with boots and stuff. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, I saw you in some other channels, I think, Natalie, but I don't remember which channels. Anyway, it's good to see you here. And I'm glad you came in, because this is not about me, okay? It is, but it isn't. It's really about my heart to help people. This channel was started to help people that were in abuse situations. I've hurt a lot of people along the way, or a few people along the way, not knowing how to life coach properly, not knowing how to not be focused on myself so much. And now I'm turning over, or have been turning over, this totally new leaf, trying to reach out to other people, but also protect myself at the same time. I do have 2 GoFundMes. I have one for my car and one for this place to get the walls put up. Thank you, Robbie. It's the 4th flood this house has been through. So naturally, being that this house was built by a guy for his wife from scratch, not this house, but the house, it's not in good condition to stand through floods much longer. The floors are all torn up. There's holes in the floor. Things are molding. It's not a healthy environment to live in. So we came out here and decided to make a house out of the shed. We didn't know what else to do, but, you know, survival type thing kicks in and you're just like, well, what can we do? No, I don't think so. Also, well, exactly it, Connie. It would kill that relationship with my daughter. It would put her in a very bad position of having to figure out what to do with this house again. And nobody's going to want to rent a house on floodplain. Nobody's going to do that. Oh, cool. Gravy, thank you. Delusiondispeller@gmail.com. I'll type it in for you. I was just watching video creators channel about how to get more views, how to get more subs, and all that stuff, so I can reach more people that are being abused that are online, you know. Thank you, Gravy K. Thank you very much. It would cause a very bad situation with my daughter. Not that we don't have a bad one now. We pretty much do. Because I've made this public that I'm in a house that's falling apart. I don't have flood insurance, no. I have housing insurance that I pay on every month. I have not been able to get a hold of my house insurance lady to find out what options we have through the insurance company either. We've just been so busy doing things here, I didn't even think about it. What does Matt want to do? Matt wants to break the contract and get out. He's pretty fed up with my whole family at the moment. Thank you, Gravy K. Thank you, Norma. It's an extremely tough situation that just seems to be getting tougher. But my ex is coming and bringing walls to put up in here for us. So that's a plus. It's technically, it's a complicated situation, Gravy K. I'd rather tell you in the email. It's too hard to get into it all now. And if I can call you, even better. Or your husband, that's the lawyer person. Or contractor or whatever. Right, Sandy. Good point. I'm unsure about my situation. That's true. Right now, neither of us have jobs. So there isn't even. No, I'm not. I'm open-minded today. It's the Sabbath. I can't fight you if I wanted to. It's the day of rest. And that's God's rule, and I don't disobey his rule. So say what you will. I'll try to take it as objectively as I possibly can. I opened this room to get input, so I have to be willing to accept that input. And believe me, I opened this room with very much trepidation. Other than the fact that it's the Sabbath and I can be calm, I probably wouldn't have opened the room for this. But I'm open at this point. Thank you, Emoji Girl. But you are correct, Sandy Smith. I really don't know which way to go. I didn't know which way to go when I started getting sick in the house, and people weren't believing me that it was really a bad atmosphere for me. Well, we're trying to get jobs, Sandy. We're working on it. We're both applying for jobs. I have an interview on Monday and an online interview on Tuesday. So something's happening. At least the ball's rolling, you know. But a couple of the jobs that I got called back for are fast food type jobs. So yes, you make money, but I don't know that you make a whole lot of money to get a place much better than where I'm at right now. Don't have a car, don't have a job. So right, I'm kind of trapped in a situation. So I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I know fast food is hard. I owned a restaurant. I know all about it. I've worked at Wendy's. I've worked at Burger King. I've worked at Ryan's. I've worked at Old Country Buffet. I've worked at Sbarro's. I owned Char Grill. So, yeah, I know. I know what fast food is. but it's a job. Well, I will call my insurance company. And actually, I did. And I'm pretty sure she said there isn't much she could do after the fact because we didn't have flood insurance. Well, I'm bipolar. So, yeah, I've had a lot of jobs. That's bipolar. Cyclothymic. I get panicked. I get nervous. I quit. Story of my life. My last job I had for 2 years, though, as a paraeducator. I didn't quit that one in the same way that I quit the other ones. I lasted 2 years, so that's huge. My problem is when I work outside the home, I feel like, and I've said this before, and I'll probably get shot down for it again, I feel panicked, like I'm going to be missing out on something by being at work all day. I don't want to be away from home. That's part of probably the bipolar thing. I don't know. No, actually, I don't think you all feel that way. That is specifically a bipolar thing. The panicky feeling about, I hate being here, I want to be home. That's bipolar. That's not normal feelings. Have I gone on vacations? No. No, I haven't gone on any vacations. I haven't even had a honeymoon, y'all. We tried. We tried to have a honeymoon at Motel 6 and I got eaten alive by bed bugs. Anyway, I will. I'll call her on Monday. She's not going to be there on a Sunday, though. I'm writing myself a checklist here, insurance lady. I will call her Monday. Bed bugs are horrid, especially if you're allergic to them, which I am. Exactly. I don't have flood insurance because it's very expensive. Exactly, Connie. Thank you for understanding that. How do we get rid of them? We burnt 3 beds and cleaned up the room with boric acid and baking soda and a whole bunch of other cleaners and stuff. Yeah, I know about blood plasma. I can't donate plasma. Matthew could, but I can't. I have convulsions when I have blood tests. That happened when I was at Black Hawk College. Back when I went to college, I went and donated blood and they almost lost me on the table. So I'm not allowed to donate blood plasma. I know it sounds like everything people say to me, I'm making excuses, but honestly, the blood plasma story is true, and everything else I told you is true. I just tell you the truth. That is really where I'm at. That is really what happened in my life. No, I'm not falling apart, but I am kind of resentful, Sandy Smith, to be honest with you. Thanks for caring to notice that too, by the way. What kind of clinical trials, Lola J? See, the thing is, I'm afraid to get jobs online because there's a lot of scams. That's why I went to Mommy Rambling's channel and got some what seem to be legit job leads, which is what one of them is on Tuesday. Thank you, Gloria. I just decided to forgive her and let it go. I figure it was the alcohol talking for the most part. I actually like the ladies' channel, so. But I do understand, you know, if I really was guilty of all those things she said, why she would be mad. My heart is in the right place. Maybe I don't always express myself perfectly. Hi, Kim. No, I won't, Sandy Smith. I know that. I wouldn't. I've turned down many of those where they charge you for online jobs. Thank you, Gravy K. I appreciate that. I'll definitely check that out after I do this live. I know, Gloria. I guess it made me more frustrated and misunderstood than mad. I just felt like you really don't know me. You don't know what I've been through, and I don't think anybody in their right mind, unless they're really a scammer, would make up what I've filmed on film for you guys. That would be utterly cruel for somebody to act like they were having that much of a problem and film it and put it on YouTube. That is a scam if somebody would do that. But I can't fake floodwaters. I can't fake insulation. I actually had to laugh about it, or I probably would have cried. What, did I have the firemen come and pump in the river water to make it look like I had a flood? Did I pour black goop in the walls to make it look like mold? I mean, that's ridiculous. No. Lola J, if you find me a legit one, I will do it. A lot of those things are scams. That's what I'm saying. No, it's fine that somebody told me about it. I mean, on one hand, I thought, man, I wish I didn't know, or I wish I didn't hear that. On the other hand, she's a person and she misjudged, and people do that. I forgive. It's not her fault. Like I said, she was drinking. Maybe that's why she did that. I've seen her other videos. I don't find them sinister or attacks on anybody. For the most part, she's pretty fun and funny and interesting. So I don't know. I don't have anything against her for it. Okay, so Lindsay thinks I should step away from YouTube. I will never totally step away from YouTube. But taking a break from it for a bit in some form, that, like I said, maybe uploading things and going live maybe once a week or something, or a couple times a week, that's possible. I don't see why staying off of here is going to improve my situation, though, to be honest with you. Because what am I going to be doing? I'm just filling out job applications either way. Mail surveys? Well, send me the company names for those surveys if you think that would help. Like I said, Lola, send me the websites. Send me the information. I don't have time to be looking up all of that because I'm busy applying for actual jobs. I don't see you, Sweet Wheat. So if somebody can tell me what she says, let me know. I'm still frustrated about that too. I cannot see her, and she's not blocked in my settings at all. I get every known cable channel known to man for free? Huh? What are we talking about? I'm in Illinois. Sandy Smith and Lindsay think YouTube is a hindrance. Gotcha. Not saying I'm going to go along with you, but I'm writing that down, taking note of it. Because I know ultimately the decision's mine anyways, but Lisa says, nope, don't leave YouTube. Gloria says, no, don't leave YouTube. Hi, Angel Rose. Thank you, Tanya. You're sweet. No, Sandy, I didn't take it that way. I'm just making note of what people are saying. Okay, I'm not sure what you're telling me about cable channels for, Lola. Can you explain? I'm trying to find an empty page in my notebook to take a tally of who wants me off YouTube and who doesn't. Stay on YouTube, leave YouTube. Okay. Linda says no, stay on YouTube. Gloria. Lisa. Yeah, Gravy K, I do make money through my channel. Lisa from West Virginia says she hopes I stay. Which problem, Kim? Okay, so Sandy doesn't want me to completely leave. Angel Rose says she doesn't think it's bad for me. I did put up some more ads, by the way. So Connie, you're saying I should stay? Yeah, to be honest with y'all, I only make about maybe a couple hundred every few months on YouTube. I'm in Illinois, Lola. And that usually goes to pay bills, obviously. Well, it always goes to pay bills, actually. Lola J says stay on YouTube. That's true, Lindsay. I don't think that Gloria is not a real friend, though. I think she's just being balanced. Some creators do make a lot. PewDiePie makes tons of money, which is why I was watching that video about how to increase your subs, how to increase your views. More views and subs, more money. Because there are people that work as on YouTube as a full-time job and do not go out to work. That is possible. I don't agree with you, Lindsay, but I appreciate your input. I think whether I'm on YouTube or off YouTube, I'm still setting priorities. I'm still setting boundaries. I would just be bored because I'm not working right now if I couldn't go on YouTube, you know. But maybe not going on live might be an idea. I would still make videos. No, I'm not taking it as judging. So I'm just taking it as input. So no worries about that. Nobody's going to agree with everybody else. I get that. I hear you, Lindsay, and it sounds like wise advice, but not for me. I'm an extrovert. I'm not an introvert. So if I went off of here and wasn't talking to people, that would probably do the opposite for me. Now, for Matthew, yeah, he probably would benefit, and he does benefit from going back into his comfort zone. I'm an extrovert. I'm not an introvert. Illinois clinical trials, I will write that down. I agree, Gloria. Stream for the income. Right, Lisa from West Virginia. Not living in squalor. That's why I'm not living in the house anymore, Lindsay. Okay, thank you, Lola. Observational ones. I'll definitely be looking into that. Right, but we're putting walls up. And we have access to our main house still with all amenities that we need. We have refrigerator, we have a stove, we have a sink, we have a shower. We're good. We have food. I have John to take us to the pantry. We have food stamps to live on, so I'm not living in squalor. Right, I'm not living in the house. Right, the water system needs to be redone, but it's livable. And that's something that's supposed to be done this summer if it gets done. I guess you have to be in my shoes, like they said, Lindsay, to really fully understand what we're dealing with. It's okay, Pizza Kitty. I like your name, by the way. I love pizza and I love kitties. Even if the shed floods, let me show you again. I showed this the other day. If I can show it, I don't know if it's going to work with the computer. No, darn it. Okay, this shed was rebuilt, and it's rebuilt on brick, like stone brick, about this high. You've seen those stone bricks, they have like two holes in them, and they're like gray. The whole entire, I guess they're blocks, they're called stone blocks. The whole entire shed, the walls are built on that and cemented. Thank you, Carol. There's my daughter right there. She can answer your questions if you have any that I can't answer. It's built higher than the house is. This is my daughter, Carol. And you just asked, does she own the house? Maybe you can explain it, Carol, because I sure as heck don't know how. You think the shed's a good idea, Carol? No, we don't have any copper we can sell. There we go. Well, this is the daughter that I'm buying the house from. So if you have questions, she's the one to talk to. Hi, Wilson family. Hey, honey. Carol's in here. She came in right on time.
What did she think about the shed?
She said it's a good idea. It'll give time for the house to air out and be able to tear up the floors.
Yeah, did you tell her that we leave the windows and doors open all day?
Carol, we leave the windows and doors open all day so it can air out too. She said, good idea.
Tell her we cleaned out the pink room, and I've been tearing up the boards and stuff, so it'll be ready to fix those.
Your dad just brought us a dehumidifier.
Should I? That
Put that in the house, is what she's saying.
Which room? The living room?
Which room should we put it in, Carol?
Probably the one with the most musty smell, wouldn't it?
The worst one to start out with, she said.
Oh, the living room?
So the living room, yeah. Not the pink room, the other room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about the front room.
Right. I'm not selling my hair. It takes me forever to grow it, but thank you, Lola. Sell my hair.
My hair.
Matthew said he'll sell his hair. He doesn't have much. Hi, Nancy Rose. Okay, bye, Lindsay. Right, I've got to pay my house payment. They can't pay for mine and their house. I've said that actually on lives before. So Matthew went to plug in the dehumidifier. We just weren't sure which room to put it in. Now we know.
I haven't went yet. I will in a second.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Right. I've explained that umpteen zillion times. It's an 8-year contract. Right. And Carol has had situations that she's forgiven where we couldn't pay our house payment. We owe her for that too. They had 22 inches of water in their basement and it's still not dry, she said. Blueberry Beret says, leave YouTube. I've been here since 2008. I don't think that's going to happen, but thanks for your input. Hey, Dana. Blueberry Beret says, leave YouTube. I'm marking you down as a leave YouTube person. Keeping a tally here. So far, there's not many that want me to leave.
There's not many that want you to stay?
To leave.
Oh.
Lindsay wants me to leave. Blueberry Beret wants me to leave. Sandy kind of, sort of, wants me to take a break.
Why does Lindsay want you to?
I'm doing okay, Nancy Rose.
Huh?
What, honey?
I said, why does Lindsay want you
To regroup, to pull away for a while, to refocus, to get balance, to,
all that crap?
yeah, all the stuff I do anyways, whether I'm on here or not. Angel Rose says she thinks YouTube is good for me.
I'm glad nobody else likes it. Alright, how do I work this?
Storyteller does not agree. She thinks I should stay. What, honey?
So I just turn this on, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with these other, what are these other buttons?
Beats me. I don't know how to run a dehumidifier.
And what do I press? Sterilize, time set. What does anion mean? Huh?
What?
What does anion mean? A-N-I-O-N. What do you know? What?
I don't know about dehumidifiers.
Right.
Here's my phone. You want to look it up?
If I break it, I break it.
Don't break it.
Costs too much. If you hear a big explosion,
There's nothing wrong with the property. It's the house that's the problem. Property's good. Exactly. That's what I've been also saying. People all around us are flooded. Nothing's wrong, Dana. I just came on to actually find out what kind of videos people would like to see, what kind of live streams they want to talk, discuss stuff in and whatever, just to kind of bring in more subs and stuff. Nancy Rose says, nope, do not leave. And I know that Dana doesn't want me to leave. And I'm sure that somebody else doesn't want me to leave. No. Our power is back on. We just learned that we could not plug a microwave in along with all the other stuff out here. So we have to eat in the house, which is fine. We got paper plates for that. So we don't have bugs and stuff in the house from not doing dishes. So win-win on that one. Yeah, as I said in one of my other lives, it's complicated. We all owe one person. It's not God, but someone that thinks he is. And he holds all the strings to all of our lives, just about. Well, that's what we're concerned about too, Sandy. That's why we don't want people getting the county involved. As I've said before, it was just remodeled before I moved in. Thousands of dollars were borrowed. It was brand new. Wall-to-wall carpeting, flooring, the whole 9 yards. It was gorgeous in there. Then we had the 2 floods. Thank you, Wilson. Wilson family says, no, don't leave. Right. Nobody can predict a flood. It was just terrifying to me because I'd been through the other one. And the water was a lot higher in the other flood. It was very scary. Yeah, I know, Sandy. Thank you, Kim. Wow, Kirsty. Sorry. I know how that is. No, she can't help me financially. Having a floor? FEMA doesn't help, Gravy. We've already applied to them. FEMA will not give us help. They've already helped Iowa, but Illinois is always last for everything like that. I don't know. That's another thing. Along with the floors, we got to get the bathroom fixed and the water fixed and all that. Right. They never made Illinois a national disaster. So we don't qualify for FEMA. Right. The land has value. Somebody even mentioned us having somebody come and park their work vehicle on our land. I didn't know if we could do that. And I don't know if I trust somebody just coming and parking their work vehicle here. I don't know who to trust. I don't even know if that's legal. Illinois is a very poor state. Probably one of the poorest, I would say. They're always last to get help. They're always last to get funding. It's almost like they're the forgotten state of the U.S. We just happen to be so blessed and fortunate to live here. It was amazing when you were done with it. It was a beautiful house. Yes, I recently looked on Zillow. See, I don't know if that would violate our code where I live, Lola J. It's funds I need. That's why I have 2 GoFundMe's. That's why I have PayPal. That's why I'm so grateful for everybody giving money. And not grateful for people calling me a scammer. So I could legally rent out the land? That wouldn't be like violating something? There's no code? I thought there was like a building code and stuff. I don't want to talk to the zoning folks because they're the ones with the code. I don't want them kicking me out of here. I have nowhere to go. That's true. It's not a permanent structure. Yeah, because if that was the case, the neighbors wouldn't be able to park their stuff out there either. We could make our property available, Carol said, for like an RV person to park on our property or a work truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of rent our land out and make some money that way.
Could.
Because it's not a permanent structure and all the code applies to is permanent structure. Yeah, exactly what Carol said. They are. I don't think we're in danger of losing our privacy too much because we live in a shed that's on the other side of the house. No. And when we're in here, we don't know what's going on out there, just honestly.
Lock up the house. I brought Teddy and it's not rain.
Did you get the other cats in?
I don't know where they're at.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not calling zoning. I originally did call zoning about moving into the shed And the guy said, well, the guy you need to talk to isn't here. Call him on Monday. And I thought, no, I'm just going to build because we need a place to live right now. And I'm not living in a shelter and giving up my cats if I don't have to.
That's your phone. They should be calling.
Who? Who's calling?
Media phone?
Oh, yeah, it is that time. Exactly, Sandy. Exactly. Once the drywall up, there's nothing wrong with living in there. Well, we're living in here now. We look tired. I'm not tired. My eyes are just squinty and tiny because I look like my dad.
Right, and plus, even if it does start to flood, dude, it's easier to barricade the door than it is the whole house.
Yeah, I know, Gravy. I looked them up.
You know what I mean?
Even if what? It floods?
Again, it would be easier to barricade a door than a house, because all you have to do is barricade this door.
Is that where the water comes in? Just from the door?
And here, yeah, because it's all cement.
Right.
The house has so many holes and stuff that comes up from the floor, so you can't block that.
Yeah, we are downsizing, Carol. That's why we've been lighting stuff on fire since we started this whole journey on the other videos. We've been getting rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, probably about half of it, honestly.
Yeah, we got rid of half of our
And
house
there's
worth of stuff.
Still more to get rid of. We have. It still seems like we have a lot that we think about.
I know, we're getting rid of the books too. I did burn a lot of books too, though, already. But I know I got to get rid of books. I know you moved us.
That's what we should have done.
What?
Lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we got John now to bring the books to the Goodwill. I got boxes of books boxed up for Goodwill. I didn't want to put them outside, though, because if it rains, they're going to get ruined. Maybe people could use them.
hopefully that's not going to overset the thing like you did before.
We've been working our tails off to move into here.
Yeah,
And burning stuff as we went.
I have the pain to prove it.
Matthew has the pain to prove it. Busted elbow, and I fell twice, cut up my knees. My friend John's been taking us to the food pantry, taking us to interviews, and all kinds of stuff. Start cleaning out one room at a time in the house. I'm way ahead of you, girlie. Way ahead.
Who said that?
Carol. We already got the whole entire pink room cleaned out. The only thing in the cat room, start ripping up the floors, she said.
That's what I've been doing.
Matthew's been ripping them up. The only thing in the cat room is laundry that we need to eventually wash. In the kitchen, I moved all the food into the kitchen out of the cat room. The cat room's in the back, by the way, where the catio is. We still got the swing. We moved it over here to our little tiny shed house.
It'll be easier if they're wet. Is that what you said?
If what's wet? The floors?
I don't know if they're still wet, but
You're worried about the catio and the insurance?
the
Well,
insurance said the catio was okay.
I was just going to say, I talked to her. She said the catio is fine. As long as it's not like built as part of the house or whatever. Yeah, she said it looked really bad, but we fixed it up since then. It did look bad last time.
But she said it was still okay. We just got to paint the shed.
Yeah, we have tarps on it. Why is that bad?
I don't know. Just have her come back out and check it. We have to figure out what to do with the bridge stuff and everything.
No, we can't refinance. You don't know who we're dealing with. Just what it looks like. I mean, we can always reposition the tarps. We only did that so it wouldn't get wet and rot the wood. And so they'd have a place to go, like in the rain, if they're not in the house. I don't know. I'll talk to her about it, though. I got to call her on Monday. Yeah, we're all trying to get out of a contract with that lender in one way or the other. Things will ruin if left sitting. Not sure what she means by that. In the house or what? Things are already ruined.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, lender. Yes. Exactly. Lender. The ruthless lender. Oh, no. This is the catio. It's not going to get ruined. It hasn't been ruined through a whole snowstorm. Okay, I'll write it down right now. Lender. Just say lender. Don't reveal who it is or whatever. Lender. I could find my pen. I'll write it down. I really need to get that thing of pens in here. I swear, I have the hardest time holding on to pens.
Where's that thing at?
Huh?
Where's it at?
I think in the front room. Yes, I know that. Hi, Braino. Okay. It's okay. I found a pen. Okay.
He loves that box. Oh, hey, honey.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Thank you. Everything's quiet and still now. Nobody's saying anything. Okay. Well, I actually didn't come on to talk about this, but I'm glad it's getting talked through. And I'm glad people can hear from the person that technically sort of kind of owns the place. So maybe the naysayers will see that we're not faking it and that this is a real legitimate thing that's going on. We're not one of the scammers on here. I've tried that, Lola, but it always turns out where they run you around in circles and I never get any money anyways, so. I wrote that down on my to-do list. Tarp tightening. And I'm paying a mortgage. Hence the word house payments. So now you know.
Hello?
Now you know that your money legitimately is going to the house, as we said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. My neighbors have gotten worse. Okay, Lisa, thanks for popping in. Lola is full of ideas. I know, but honestly, until we build that trench thing around it or whatever you called it, it's just going to keep flooding every time it floods. So we're going to have to do that too. Hi, Melly. My daughter's here. Carol DeBrackle is my daughter. If you had anything you wanted to ask her or talk to her about. Berm. Thank you. Berm. Another word I can write down. What, honey?
We'll be here in about 10 minutes.
Okay. I felt like you didn't. I felt like none of y'all cared. No, I'm not in a tent. I'm in a shed.
You're gonna probably want to see maybe close your life before he gets there.
Yeah. Hi, Psychedelic Toad.
I want a psychedelic toad.
Me too. I think that'd be cool. Nothing came up but a little box, Psychedelic Toad. I don't know if you put a message there or not, but we can't see anything.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to close this when before he comes anyway. Because he's gonna be disconnecting the internet.
Okay. By the way, I've already applied for disability, just so y'all know, for the bipolar issue. And I have my doctor fill out some one-page report and send it into the company that handles that. No, we're not Canadians. We're Illinoisans. What'd you say, love?
You're gonna have to let it or go down, shut it down anyways, because the internet's gonna disconnect.
I know. It's not Randy as much as it is her sister. And nobody knows exactly what her issue is. And my poor daughter Amber feels like she's in the middle of everything, trying to make the peace as usual. Right. Exactly like what she said. Which is why when people hate on me on here, I don't totally get ticked off and don't forgive them, because maybe there are flaws in me that I don't see. Maybe I'm doing stuff all wrong in some areas and I just don't know it.
That's a conversation we could have.
I have 4. My husband here does not have any children. The 4 were with my children's father, my first husband.
No, they weren't.
Well, 3 of them were with my first husband. Carol is from a former relationship. He wants nothing to do with her because he's a jerk. No, it's not a handful. They're all adults. It's going to be different from everybody's perspective. Even on here, it's different on everybody's perspectives. Yeah, your father was the sperm donor. Exactly. Not even worthy to be called a father. Wanted me to abort her.
Huh, her dad sounds a little bit like mine.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, honey.
What, love?
You actually have your phone at 100% for once.
Mm-hmm. This husband and I been married almost, what, are we 3 years now?
It'll be
4 years?
in May.
4 years
We'll
in
be together
next
by
May.
November.
Well, that's next May, honey. That's a long time off. It just hit 3 years. We've been together for 5 years. Matt, you need to shave your head again, Melly says.
Who said that?
Melly.
Once you shave yours.
We met on a dating service called Live Links. Yeah, so let's not group Carolyn with the other ones. Polishing your head. My husband's getting more confident. Do we watch Seinfeld? I don't. I'm not a TV watcher really too much. I'm a computer person.
They're gonna say I look just like Jason Alexander or whatever his name is.
Wouldn't do me any good if you held a grudge, because I'm not that person I was anyways anymore. Not to that extent. Yeah, the issue is a grudge. I know. Grudge is held. Tell my cancer scamming friend she made a big mistake in what? I didn't even read that. I wanted to read the comment. Hacking the wrong person or people. Oh. I didn't know she did.
I won't even delete that comment, but that's me.
I'm not going to bother. Huh? Are we in safer areas of Chirac? What is that? No, it's okay, Kim. Okay, Sandy, thank you. I know you're only trying to help. That's appreciated. No, we're not in Chicago. I'm not very good at giving lessons, Kuju. I just know how to play. But somebody had mentioned me becoming a wedding singer, and that is something I'm looking into, actually. Getting paid to do weddings. Even if I did it on the side. No, I know. You don't need to know, Psychedelic Toad. My favorite singers? Probably people you might not know. Darlene Check. Have you heard of Darlene Check? She's Australian, I think. Well, not exactly Melly, but okay.
You might want to end it.
He's
soon.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I need to end this as much as I don't want to because I need to go tend to something. So have a good day, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I didn't exactly get the input I needed, but maybe you could leave me a comment down below. I hear you, discerning observer. I gotcha.
So go tell her.
Go
instead of
tell
us.
her. There's nothing I can do about it.
We're not her babysitter or her parents.
Exactly. You're talking to the wrong people. It's not our business. Any relationships like that, I keep offline. You know that. So I'm not getting involved in that. That's not my fight to fight. No, we're really not.
No, we're really not.
No, we're not. You're totally wrong about that.
I mean, if you were really discerning, you would know that.
Yep. All right. Love you, Kali. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Right on time. So anyway, one last thing. Leave me a comment about if you have certain things you want my videos to be about or my lives to be about, how often you think I should go live to be reasonable and balanced and everything. I'll take all considerations or all input into consideration. Thanks everyone for coming in. God bless.